On this episode of Northern News, we'll take a look back at our recent holiday concerts, showcase 2 unique community events, hear from a Northern graduate, and check in with one of our favorite teachers. All that and more on this episode of Northern News. Welcome to Northern News. I'm Dylan Katz. In our top story, Northern Burlington High School and Middle School's band and chorus recently performed the annual holiday concert. Let's go to our field reporters with more.
This past December, Northern Burlington's high school band and chorus performed their annual winter concerts, with many students, staff, and community members in attendance.
I enjoyed playing the festive holiday celebration on my trumpet.
My favorite part of performing is probably the super accepting community that we have and the great social aspect of the fine arts program and especially our choir program. I'd say my favorite song that we're performing is Deck the Hall. It's really fun to go super fast and take such a great take on an already super well-known song.
Great job to all of our performers. You can watch both concerts on Northern TV's YouTube page. For NTV, I'm Cole Burris.
Under the direction of Miss Hughes and Miss Allen, Northern Burlington Middle School's band and chorus performed their recent winter concerts.
My favorite part was probably working our way up to it because it was it was a team effort and it was just really great to do with my class and it was just really fun overall.
My favorite part of choir is probably the teacher. Miss Allen's really nice and really loving and welcoming. So
my favorite part of band is probably the music. It's always unique and different.
Be sure to check out both performances on Northern TV's YouTube. For NTV News, I'm Charlie Downey.
This past December, Northern Burlington High School held its annual craft fair in our new state-of-the-art main entrance.
The craft fair is it's like a community thing where vendors come in and they sell their products and people can just come in and browse and shop for the holidays and for their loved ones and stuff. One of the people down there, she had all these little Christmas things. It was tiny models of Christmas villages and stuff. I think it's really cool.
I'm really liking the craft fair. It's such a festive atmosphere and it's really cool just walking around and seeing what all the vendors have to offer.
My favorite thing is probably the caroling or just the liveliness of it. I like going around and buying stuff for my family and friends. I'm working at the main entrance and then I'm also one of the vendor helpers that help bring in the stuff and then put it back when they're all done.
A special thanks to everyone who participated. For NTV News, I'm Layla Monroe.
This past December, members of Northern Music Honor Society performed at the annual tree lighting ceremony held in Crosswicks.
what did you think of the Crosswicks Christmas tree lighting?
I thought it was a lot of fun. I think it really put a festive spirit in town.
How do you think the Northern Band did?
I think they did really well. I mean, they were just doing renditions of classic Christmas songs, but they did it really well, and it really contributed to the festive atmosphere that the event was going for. So yeah, I'd say they did a really good job.
I'm Brendan Rylak with Northern TV.
A special thanks to everyone who participated. For Community News, I'm Cole Burris.
This past fall, middle school students got the opportunity to visit the high school agriculture department. They have heard from high school students and staff about the variety of our agriculture courses, do hands-on activities, and see some of our offerings.
Tell us a little bit about your experience over at the high school.
I called it chicken. It was vibrating, but I love it. And I have a plant. I'm going to take this home and give it to my mom.
What type plant is it?
Aloe. 10 out of 10. Recommend.
A special thanks to all of the students and staff who participated in this unique academic opportunity. For Northern TV, I'm Layla Monroe.
Northern Burlington High School has many extracurricular activities and after-school clubs. Today, we'll go behind the curtains with Northern's Drama and Forensic League to hear about the exciting activities they're involved with.
Today we'll be covering NJDFL, which stands for the New Jersey Drama and Forensics League. Today you'll hear from some key people like one of our senior captains and even a member. You'll learn about more upcoming events and what we do during practice.
I think the most important aspect of being a leader is charisma and charm and just like being able to communicate with everyone around. I wanted to say like just someone who you don't want to be around, then you're not going to enjoy your job. But like also someone who of course is still like on you, but like in a nice way. I feel like that's the most important aspect of just like being able to communicate to the people well. Being on the NJDFL team means a lot of things to me. Personally, it's my favorite theater activity we do at the school. And I just love getting to know everyone and such. I love how we create like a family, and just also how I get to experience all these different categories and such through NJDFL, where I can figure out what I truly like and with acting, whether I just want to do singing or whether I just want to do acting or whether I want to do both. I love NJDFL to death. I have to say probably my best memories from high school or just ever period are from NJDFL, and knowing that this is the last year where I could create memories and just be with all my friends and go on those road trips to schools. It's sad because I'm gonna miss it a lot when I graduate.
For me, I'm new to NJDFL, so it's a little bit perplexing, but at the same time, I find it really fun because there's so much you can do with NJDFL. So it really means a lot to me to be able to have that customization and be able to do like musical theater and different like prose and like monologues and all different kinds of things from different time periods. Well, originally I wanted to do NJDFL my freshman year, and then I kind of just did it anyway my junior year, and I really enjoyed it, and I ended up finaling in the comp that I went to, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this more. It's really fun. I feel like I missed a lot of opportunities because, like I said, I wish I did this my freshman year and my sophomore year, but I started at the end of my junior year, so I feel like I missed a lot of opportunities, but I planned this year to take all of those opportunities and boost them, so I can make just as much memories as everybody else.
Northern Burlington's teachers are one of its most valuable assets. Every day, they bring dedication, expertise, and caring to their classrooms and ask for nothing in return. In an effort to pay tribute and thank them for what they do, we want to dig deeper into who they are and what drives them in this episode of Teacher Spotlight.
My name is Mick Chorba. I am an English teacher here at Northern Burlington. My favorite food is spaghetti. My mom's spaghetti with meatballs. My favorite book is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. You guys read it here at Northern freshman year. I'm a reader, I'm a runner, I'm a musician. So I'm a songwriter and a guitar player. So those are my hobbies and interests. It's Christmas time, so I'm going to say It's a Wonderful Life. It's the movie I watch every year. So when you add up all my years, I've probably seen that more than other movies. I just rewatched Godfather. That was pretty cool. I reread the book and watched it. I don't know, maybe that I ran a marathon. I ran a couple of marathons, one in Philadelphia. So maybe they didn't know that.
Northern has hundreds of graduates each year who go on to a variety of post-high school endeavors. This month, we spoke to a grad about the exciting activities they're involved with, as well as reflect about their time here at Northern.
Hi, my name is Alexis Katz. I graduated from Northern in 2019. I currently go to Widener University, and my major is nursing, and I have a minor in leadership as well. I graduate in May, and after graduation, I want to be a labor and delivery nurse and help bring babies into the world. I'm very excited. At school, I'm a part of a sorority, Phi Sigma Sigma, and I'm a part of WSNA, which is the Widener University Student Nursing Association, and I love being a part of both organizations. At Northern, I was on the swim team for all 4 years. I was a part of NHS and AHS, which is like the Art Honor Society, and I was a part of the Spanish Honor Society as well. And most importantly, I was a silk for Mr. Dowd, which I highly recommend. I had a great time and learned so much. And my advice to students at Northern is to find a balance in your life. I think it's really easy to just put all your energy into school or into the sport you're involved in or work or whatever it is. And I just think it's important to find something that makes you happy and brings you joy and prioritize that just as much as everything else. It's easy to not take care of yourself and not take care of your mental health. And I think your mental health is just as important as anything else, school, work, sport, or anything. So finding a balance, I think is very important. And also, I think it's important not to compare yourself to others. With social media, it's very easy to compare yourself to other people. And I think we're all unique, we're all on our own path. And it's just important to focus on yourself, focus on what you're doing, and don't let anyone else stop you or tell you you can't do it, because you can.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Northern News, and be sure to check out the rest of our programming on YouTube, and be sure to follow us on Twitter to keep track of what we're up to. For Northern TV, I'm Dylan Katz.